AMD is up another 5.5% today. And since this stock came into our smart money zone back in April, it has now broken out over 116%. And even though I think that there is a chance that we could reject here between $180 to $190, I still have a position on the table. Today, however, I did close out some of my call options. You can see I had 1218 $170 calls, took another $21,000 in profit on that. And I actually opened some more call options, but this time, same exact date, 1218 2026, but with a $200 strike. Now, the reason that I did this is because number one, if price rejects off of this volume block level, then I've already locked in a ton of profits on this ride up. If we just take a look at my performance on AMD alone and isolate that from the rest of our trades, you'll see in this run so far, we are up $150,000, but from low to high, actually up about $200,000. So even if price rejects and I end up losing another $50 or $40 or even $60,000, it's not the end of the world. The thing that I want you guys to understand is that I don't try to time the top to absolute perfection. The reason for this is when you're looking at a chart, it's very easy in hindsight to say that was the perfect time to sell. A perfect example of this is looking at trades that we recently hit, like Robinhood, which bounced off of our smart money zone. Now imagine if we sold this at $58. This is about as far as AMD has gone, and then the stock continued to run. So what would have been a 270% return would have only been 100% return. Same thing with Roblox. What would have been a 40% return could have been 150% return. Even looking at Reddit, which is one of the biggest holdings that I'm currently holding right now, we're up about 55% or $46,000. This thing is up about 200%. But what if this continues to run? None of us know what is going to actually happen in the market. It's just a game of probabilities. And that's why as the stock moves up, I'm going to close out my calls, realize the profit, and then open a new position. Now, the new position that I opened is only worth about $100,000. Now, I know that's a lot of money, but relative to my fund, it's not that much. And as we said, relative to the profits that we've booked, even if that position were to go to zero, which I wouldn't allow it, I'd still be up 50 grand. So as the stock is breaking out, I'm closing out my options and I'm de-risking. I'm going from a $200,000 position size down to $150,000, down to $100,000. And then if AMD continues to run, let's say up to 220, then I'll close out my $200 calls and I'll open up another call option for $80,000. So that this way, once the top happens, which it will, I'm going to give some profits back, which is completely fine, but they're not going to put a big dent in my P&L. Now we have to see what ends up happening from here. As we said, there is a big brick of volume from about 170 to 180, and tends to be where price will reject. If this did reject, worst case scenario, I see a drop to 140 and then another rally into the beginning of 2026. But I'm still holding some calls because if this breaks through this level, nothing is stopping this from moving another 15 to maybe even 30% within the next couple of months. If you want to get access to my exact trading system, learn how to spot these smart money zones, use all of the indicators that you see here, you can take all of our courses for free down in the description. We give you a very simple step-by-step system on not only how to read a chart, how to set up our proprietary indicators, but more importantly, how to actually harness a disciplined trading mindset so that you can learn things such as risk management, proper position sizing, and how to trade options responsibly. The link to all of our courses will be down in the description completely for free.